Oh, yes, by the way, also I have promised you if I have a little free time, I will explain about the threesome. Originally, there were only two, but because the situation is so intense, so desperate, so the two became three, yes, so that they could collect more power individually from the universal store. So the three became more powerful. I mean, the two, Lord Jesus and the derived from Lord Jesus. Originally, there was only one. Yes, and it became derived. And God originally is one already and one son. But because the situation is very special, so it's split into two powers. And then with God power, it will become more powerful than ever before. And they are together, then of course, that's incredible. It's just like Master is also derived from Lord Jesus, for example, or from God. See, just like in a family, like a big and rich, powerful family has a big business, but the sons and the daughters want to split out, or the parents want them to split out to independently make their own business and take care of themselves, also to become mature and independent. And so originally the family is already rich and powerful, but the sons and the daughters split out, making their own businesses and companies. And they have their own more powerful business and they're rich as well. So if in case of any need or any time they want to decide to put back all their newly acquired properties, power and richness from the split out sons and daughters, then put all their money together, all their power together, and all share the same power and position, title, then it's more powerful than originally only one father, one family had it. In the one most powerful, the united power is needed because the two sons have been on earth with power for earth purpose, and they both were connected to earth as well due to their previous work. Thus, their power is more solidified, more suitable, as all things here need to have some solid substance to be usable. Now, plus the pure, invincible, original power of divinity from heavens, then this is unbeatable. If humans add in their necessary shares, then the world can be saved, and we will be all happy. Well, I hope it's clear enough for you. There's nothing really 100% clear in the human's mind to understand this kind of thing, especially when it's abstract. But that's it. That's all I can think of right now. If anything more, maybe I explain another time. But this is very clear, you know, one rich, powerful family. Normally, the son and daughter stay together, you know, in the same family. And then maybe help the father to build that one business. But later they became bigger, you know, mature, so they came out, made their own companies and their own businesses. And then one day maybe it's necessary, so for some reason they put all the newly acquired and the old family riches power together. Then that will be more powerful. Now you understand. Similarly with all the masters, they came from God, of course. Greater substance than ordinary humans. Yes, humans can develop from the capital power that God has given to them. They can develop and become also as great as the other sons and daughters, you know, except Lord Jesus. Jesus, for example, is the only Son of God and could derive another one or not. And now the sons and daughters of God, or grandsons, granddaughters, they want to have their own company, for example, like that. So the Buddhas are like those sons and daughters who split from the family, have their own power, their own riches, and then they can even help other grandsons, granddaughters from God to come with them and work for their company instead of working elsewhere, or working for Maya, for Satan, the devil, for example. So those masters will become Of course, saints and sages more powerful, yes, because they already attained that status of Buddhahood or sainthood, almost like Jesus Christ or another split out Jesus Christ. So if you want to follow any of these already accomplished, established, developed, and expanded sons or representatives of God, granddaughters, grandson of God, then you can follow any master and go to their land and live there together. You see, together. And these lands of Buddhas or saints and sages who have already reached the highest status of enlightenment, they will be forever. It will not be returned to God, to Godhood, like they originally came from. That's one choice. If you want to follow one master, stay in their country, for example, their land, the Buddha land, or God's grandson's, granddaughter's land. I have no words in our worldly language to explain much more than that. If I can, maybe another time, I will expound further. But like this, you imagine like this.